So I did a post on Instagram and Facebook, and it's a series that I'm starting about marriage. So it's titled Conversations We Need to Have About Marriage. And this is part one. And it's basically um, targeted at people who want to understand a bit more about marriage. A lot of people are anxious about getting married. They want to get married, but many people are protecting themselves. So they are building walls um, for when they get married, which is really counterproductive if you think about it. Like, you want to get married to somebody, you want to be in a marriage with someone that you trust, someone that you're vulnerable with, but you already have plans, you already have a list of things you will do just in case things don't go the way you plan. So you're already going into that marriage with the mindset of, this might not work and this is what I'm going to do. If this person does this, and I'm going to do that. And unconsciously, people are going into marriage with the mindset of, I'm going to get the most and I'm going to give the least. So at least that way I don't feel like somebody cheated me. Okay. So the series will sort of tackle those mindsets, help people understand where those mindsets are coming from, and help people see it in themselves, because it's so easy to see it in other people but not in ourselves. So help people see it in themselves, help people get to the root of it, and hopefully help people begin to make that mind set shifts that will help them in their marriage. Okay, so I posted something about conditionings that people have about women, and most of this comes from society. It comes from the way girls are raised, it comes from even women. People, a lot of women blame patriarchy for the problems that women face, but women are the custodians of patriarchy. But that's a conversation for another day. And because I'm feeling very lazy today, I'm just going to read what I wrote. Okay, hopefully next video will be more structured, and but I'm just going to read what I wrote. Okay, so I've said, have you ever heard people try to defend a woman in a difficult marriage by saying, this woman gave him children, she's giving him two boys and two girls, what else does he want? I've never understood how this is even an argument, and yet I hear it often. It troubles me deeply, and here is why. Does it mean that if she had no children, her mistreatment will somehow be justified, or at least explained away? Does a woman have to produce children before she earns the right to be treated with dignity? Does it mean that a woman's entire value is tied to her womb? That once she has children, nothing else about her matters? That children are the currency she pays to earn decent treatment from her husband? That her husband's respect is a reward that she unlocks by delivering the right number and the right gender? If this is the argument being made, it is not a defense of her. It is an unconscious confession of how little we truly think of her. And there's the other version. Oh, she married him as a virgin. What more could he want? Chastity is a beautiful word. It's a beautiful thing. But if that becomes the whole measure of a woman, and not her character, her kindness, her wisdom, her faith, her heart, then we've made her a checklist and not a person. A woman brings more than her body to a marriage. She brings her mind, her values, her love, her strength, her friendship, her faith. And she deserves to be honored, not because of what she produces, but because of who she is. Simply because she's a human being, and that alone makes her worthy. So let me ask you directly, as a man thinking about marriage, what have you been conditioned to believe a woman is worth? As a woman, as a mother of daughters, what value are you modeling for them in the way you carry yourself and in the way you allow yourself to be treated? As a parent of sons, what are you teaching them quietly about how a woman should be seen? Because most of these things are caught, not taught. Marriage is not about squeezing the most out of another person while giving the least of yourself. Any idea or mindset that positions you as superior or conditions you to accept being inferior will quietly destroy your marriage and eventually destroy you. The way we value women and men before marriage shapes everything that happens inside it. This is only the beginning of the conversation, because just as society has conditioned us to reduce women to their biological functions, it has also conditioned us to see men in ways that ultimately hurt them and hurt their relationships too. Okay, so that's what I shared on Instagram, and like I said, it's a conversation that we're gonna keep having. Hopefully, you find this helpful and you share your thoughts about it. I'd really like you to share your thoughts, because I really like to know what you think about it. But I think, not I think, I know the problems that we have in marriage doesn't stem from marriage. People say, oh, marriage is bad, marriage is this, but the truth is, marriage is really beautiful. What makes marriage bad is the person in it, is the people in the marriage. So if you come into marriage with your baggage of I'm superior to you because I'm a man, or you come into marriage with, oh, I'm conditioned to suffer, and then you overlook things, or you come into marriage with, oh, I don't need to bring anything other than my body, or I don't need to bring anything other than have children or be a virgin, I don't need to do anything else, then it becomes a problem. So the expectations become unrealistic and the marriage becomes a problem, right? So I will be sharing, hopefully next week, the second part. There's just so much that we need to be having a conversation about. So let me know what you think, and see ya.